Am I the butthole for demanding my teddy bear back from my nephew? Background. I, female, 27, have a teddy called Bruno. I've had him since I was 4. My sister has a son, age 3. I leave Bruno downstairs for nephew to play with when they come visit as I live with my parents. I brought him down as the children used to sleep on him, etc. It was on the terms I want to give him to my own children when I have them, and he's not to leave the house. I don't mind him been played with here, but he's still my bear. I came home to find out that my mom and sister had decided to give Bruno to my nephew, and he had taken him home and was so attached to him. I got upset and explained that I don't want nephew to have him, that it's different him been played with here, but I want to pass him to my children one day and I don't want him to be seen as nephew's hand-me-downs. This created an argument that nephew is attached and I should allow him to have the teddy until he grows out of the phase. I want my teddy back now, so I can put him away. My sister argues, and where I may be the butthole, that Bruno is just gathering dust / no harm in nephew playing with it and I've been petty and cruel since I won't borrow Bruno to my nephew until he gets bored. That I don't have children and there's no harm in Bruno been used now. My argument that I want Bruno go to my children from me, not as a hand-me-down from nephew. What if it gets damaged? Or lost? I've stuck firm that he needs returning. Nephew has lots of teddies at his own house already. Actually can't believe there's a family argument over this, so Reddit, am I the butthole for demanding him back? Edit, Bruno is home. I finished work, and he was in the living rooms. He is now safely in my bedroom ready to go hide at my boyfriend's until I get the keys for my own place. Thank you everyone. Edit 2. So this blew up a little while O was at work. Thanks for all the support and love. To answer some questions. I brought all my nibblings a Build-A-Bear teddy, where they could pick whichever they wanted as a special toy from me. I've done it with them all, so they all have something special. I didn't really want to buy nephew another bear as then I'd have to get his siblings one too, as it wouldn't be fair to leave them out, and as it was not a mistake on my part I was reluctant to do this. My sister has ended up buying him a bear to replace it, and she still firmly believes I'm the butthole, but that's her choice. I'm just happy this has been resolved now and Bruno can be safely hidden until he is passed down to my future kids. Picture of Bruno on my profile as can't figure out how to add. Yes, he is a dog teddy bear. I thought teddy bear was the name for the toy before this post and Google has corrected me. Not the brightest spark in the fire, haha. Final update, so got the story of Bruno's dog napping from my dad. Basically nephew was using him as a pillow whilst on the tablet. It came time to go home and nephew had a tantrum. Sister used Bruno as a bribe, get your coat on and you can have Bruno. Mum wasn't in the room as took nibbling to the toilet. Dad objected and said no, then had to let the dog in. Sister took him anyway. Dad didn't realize until they'd gone. Nephew and sister turned up today. Bruno was left in the car because he wanted play with the sloth teddy instead. Sister refused bring Bruno back in and left. I held my ground and Bruno was returned by the time I had finished work. Hope this clears some points up? Web link. Not the butthole. Get Bruno. Put Bruno in storage. That should really be the end of it in my opinion. Original poster replies. She came round today. I asked her leave Bruno here, to which she decided to leave with him and messaged me telling me she'll return him when nephew is done with him. I'm actually so frustrated right now. Sigh. Can you go over to her place? Original poster replies. I'm working at the moment. I've said I'll drive round pick it up, but she said I'm not welcome there. I've said I expect him back tomorrow latest, then I'll go knock on her door. Laughing out loud. Sister sounds like a piece of work. Good luck. Original poster replies. Thank you. Inform her that you will press charges on her and hope she does not wish to escalate it that far. Don't do this as they might get passive-aggressive, damage Teddy and pay for it the most. While I'm sure you could file a police report, I do not believe for a second that the police would press charges against someone for stealing a teddy bear. I imagine they would tell you that it's a civil matter and one could probably pursue it in small claims court. With that said, I'm not a lawyer. That is terrible advice. Your first reaction should not be to involve the police in a family matter. That's a good way to end up with no family. You're firmly escalating your position and I expect we'll get the bear back by simply not backing down regarding the issue. They'll likely be mad about that, Who cares? But that's nothing compared to what will happen with your entire family if you call the police. This sub has such a weird trigger finger for involving police in what are clearly basic family issues. You are having a disagreement with your sister or a stuffed animal. Let's keep things in context. Please update us as to what happens. Yes, I'd like to know what ignorant crap Op's sister pulls to try to keep the teddy. Send her a link to this because she needs to know not only is she being a terrible sister to you but not a very good mother to her child. This is a teaching moment for him, and she's failing to do her job as a parent. She's creating entitlement in him instead. Shaking my head. You can threaten with charges because theft is theft. Warn her if she's going to act entitled and rude that you'll ban your sister from entering your home, after you get it back. Edit. I missed that original poster lives with parents and mom is on the sister's side. Sucks. Not only did Shek steal your poor Bruno, then had the nerves to talk you're not welcome at her home to get back Bruno that she's stolen? Fu Tengdo called the police on her for theft and arrived there. If she still refused to give Bruno back, call police. That's taking it a bit far. The police will not spend time getting your teddy bear for you. They're going back away citing this as a domestic issue. Don't waste your time with the cops. I'd push it one step further and tell her if she doesn't return the bear you'll be at her house with a police escort to retrieve your property that she's stolen. If she goes off on you for threatening to involve the police, tell her that she can either give you your bear or explain herself to the police. You don't need to press charges. Since she said you are not welcome there, just call the police, non-emergency, and let them know that your mother gave property that belongs to you to your sister, and she is refusing to give it back and has said you are not welcome on her property and that you would like an escort to pick it up. The other option is to give him a new teddy that looks like the one you want back. He is 4, he won't know the difference. I would flip crap in your shoes, my friend. As someone who cares greatly for my teddy bear, which was given to me by my brother when we were little, I am incredibly protective of Bear. Super creative name, right? No one F's with Bear. I feel like you're far more patient than I would be in this situation. Start giving away your mom and sister's stuff. Seems that's how it works in your home. Not the butthole. She came round today. I asked her leave Bruno here, to which she decided to leave with him and messaged me telling me she'll return him when nephew is done with him. I'm actually so frustrated right now. Go to her house and take Bruno back. Your sister is trashy as F. When he grows out of it just like you did? Not the butthole, get him back. Not the butthole. Your mother and sister are the assholes here, and they are the ones setting up your nephew for being upset. If your nephew wanted to take the bear home, all it needed was a simple explanation. Sorry, you know this is Auntie's bear, not yours. She lets you play with him because she knows you like it, but she'd be very sad if you took Bruno away. Frankly, your sister is in grave danger of raising your nephew to be a terrible person if she's teaching him that only his feelings matter, and he can have whatever he wants. Personally, I demand it back and then hide it or ask a friend to look after it for a few months, just in case it goes missing or is accidentally damaged out of spite. What? That is horrible. As I'm thinking, if you didn't grow out of it, why would he? Get the bear back now. Yep, 34 here and struggle to sleep without my panda Lin Lin. I don't know where to put my hands, and my baby niece loves her but doesn't get to keep her. I assume Lin Lin will be buried with me, to be honest. Edit. These replies from other adults about their stuffed bear friends are making me extremely happy. Not the butthole. That sounds awful. Did your sister apologize and offer to replace your jewelry? Letting a toddler do whatever they want and ruining people's stuffs is irresponsible. He won't have many playdates of this. How your sister treats other people too. Talk to your sister. If nothing changes, always lock your room when they are around. And get that teddy back. Good luck with your house buying plan. Original poster. Wow. That is some effed up parenting. I am sorry you have had to put up with that. Hope you can get out sooner rather than later. You need to think about going low or no contact until they can respect your boundaries. Go to /r/justnofamily and post there for some advice. Reddit link. Wow. Press charges on her. Get a safe to keep Bruno, jewelry, important papers and anything else you want to keep safe until you move. Not the butthole. Could not agree more. Kids are naturally selfish, for lack of a better word. They will get attached to things that aren't theirs and will naturally want to take them. They have to be taught that not everything they want is theirs, and this kid's parents are doing a terrible job. Our grandkids know that there are toys that they can play with while they are here with us, but when it is time to go home they put them away and are reassured that it will all be here for them the next time. Sure, there were occasionally some tears when they were very little, but now they look forward to being able to play with Mima's and Papa's toys and are aware that they are sharing with their cousins. Agreed. And 0p. Next time you're at your mom's house and the next time you're at your sister's house, be sure that you just pick up something you like and take it home. And then refuse to give it back. Because you're attached. Not the butthole. Bruno was not your mother's or your sister's to give away. It doesn't matter that it has been sitting in your home or if has been used, it is yours to do with as you please. Your mother and sister are teaching your nephews to become entitled and spoiled by telling him that he can have anything that he is attached to. It is a good lesson for a child to learn that they cannot have everything they want, that sometimes they have to return things that they have been given to play with for a time. Also, don't let your mother or your sister make you explain to your nephew about giving Bruno back. This was their decision, this is their mess to clean up. Every time they try to guilt you, turn right back around on them. Just because somebody tries to hand you the consequences of their behavior, you don't have to let them. Oh, nephew is attached? Well, he wouldn't be if you hadn't stolen my bear and given it to him. Oh, nephew is crying because he had to give me my stolen property back? Well, he wouldn't be if you hadn't stolen my beer and given it to him. Oh, sister is having to listen to nephew throw a tantrum? Well, he wouldn't be if you hadn't stolen my bear and given it to him. And so on with every single objection they come up with. Every single time, you remind them that they stole your bear and this is all their fault. It's not nephew's fault. You are right. It is yours, but here we are. Not the butthole. This is good advice. You didn't hurt nephew, they did by giving him something that wasn't theirs to give. So whatever fallout he has is on them. Not the butthole. This is stealing. I have 5 children, and they have destroyed many a teddy bear. Get your bear back. Your mother and sister had absolutely no right to do that. Original poster replies. Apparently my sister will keep an eye on it, but in my opinion, that means nothing. As soon as I said no, and he needs returning, that should be it. It's the level of entitlement that's frustrating me. The entitlement is a huge issue. Taking something that is yours is wrong, no matter what it is. She needs to give it back. Not the butthole. Nope, nope, nope. As someone who has had a teddy since birth from my dad, I'm 50, my teddy is just on a shelf in the closet, not in my bed, laughing out loud. I would part the seas to get him back. I get the sentimental attachment, so you are most definitely in the right to demand him back. Original poster replies. Thank you. It's tough because obviously I don't want to upset my nephew, but I want that teddy to go to my child and it be special, not a toy nephew has had before, if that makes sense. Absolutely. My fear in your case would be that being a kid, he could lose Bruno. It really wasn't good judgment for anyone to give him to the nephew without at least asking first. Whether he's attached to the teddy or not isn't and shouldn't be an issue. It's yours and your decision should be respected. Original poster replies. The claim they forgot he was mine, which I accepted as a genuine mistake. In my opinion, mistakes happen, but to refuse to give him back is the problem. The claim they forgot he was mine. Bull crap. They knew perfectly well it wasn't theirs, so who else's would it be? Save Bruno. And not the butthole at all. I can't believe your sister is trying to keep him. I am in my 40s and still have my Snoopy that I've had since I was 5. I would be so mad if someone took him. Not the butthole. Your sister is a thief. Is your family really pro-stealing? You could always file a police report. Not the butthole. I'm 35 and have still got my dog Teddy from when I was 2. I gave it to my eldest daughter, and she treasures it, and to be honest, so do I. I still give him a kiss and a cuddle when I see him laughing out loud. If one of my siblings had taken my Scamps Teddy and gifted it to their own kids, I'd be straight round to their house and wouldn't be leaving till I got him back. I'd fight a toddler. I'm not Ost. Go get your bear back. #free Bruno. Not the butthole. They had no right to kidnap Bruno. Not the butthole, get your teddy back. Not the butthole. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to be the first to know about Red Rabbit Reader's new videos. If you like our videos, please like them on YouTube and share them with your friends. We welcome your comments below. Press to start another of our videos.